Welcome everybody. Good morning again. Buenos días, madamas y caballeros. Thank you all so much for being here on today's grand opening of our Precinct 5.
It's an honor and a privilege to be here today, and I'd be remiss in not thanking the other commissioners there at the county and also Judge Ramon Garcia. I did not do this by myself. It took the judge and I a lot of discussions, a lot of conversations with the other commissioners to convince them that this was the right thing to do and this was something that was needed in our area. There were only two promises that I made when I was running for office. One was to work hard. Number two was to try to bring Precinct 5 back. And it is such an honor to represent you at Commissioner's Court. One of the things that we did earlier this year is we took the access fee away from the Delta Lake Park because we wanted everybody to be able to have access to our parks. Same thing with Precinct 5. We wanted to make sure that everybody was represented. This area is so geographically removed from everywhere else. You don't have the state troopers that come through here. You don't have Border Patrol that comes through here. You don't have DPS that drives through here every day. We needed local representation, and that's what this office represents. A commitment from our county to make sure that all the residents of this area are represented fairly and justly and equally to everybody else. We see a lot of the expansion and growth economically, roads, parks, always seem to be in the West. And we want to make sure that we have the same type of representation over here in the East. And this is just one way that we can do that. And I'd like to thank Joseph Palacios, Commissioner Eddie Cantu, Commissioner Joe Flores for allowing for this to happen, for supporting this dream, and for allowing Precinct 5 to come back to the Delta area. Because it's not just Ed Couch and Elsa. It's La Villa, Monte Alto, Hargill, San Carlos. All of this area is going to be represented and given more attention by the people that are going to be representing here. So congratulations to all of you in the Delta area. I'm proud to be your commissioner. God bless all of you. God bless Precinct 5. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you all of the elected officials that showed up today. I know it's not the best weather, but you guys are still here, so thank you. I'd like to begin by saying that it's an absolute honor to be trusted as a Justice of the Peace for Precinct 5. And my fellow colleague, Danny Marchelado, who's not here today, he's at an appointment. But if you guys don't know, back in the earlys, I just learned that there was a judge, Apolonio Gutierrez, who was here for 20 years, and he served. What I wanted to do today is really emphasize on the tradition and the history of Precinct 5, and the way we were able to unite, along with all my elected officials here in the Delta, with our county officials, to resurrect Precinct 5, because that's probably the best word that I can think, because this precinct's been open for a long time, close to, or I believe over 100 years. And the Delta deserves to have its own identity. And by us getting together, I've never seen a more united Delta. And it really, it makes me proud to be part of this community, because we could say that we came in together, we spoke in behalf of the Delta, and we were able to bring back this precinct, along with Commissioner Fuentes and Judge Ramon Garcia and all the other commissioners. But wanted to kind of mention some of the justices of the peace that served here. I don't know if you guys know, but Judge Ubaldo Lopez was our first known Justice of the Peace for Precinct 5. I don't have a date, but he's the first one that served here, and I think it's important I recognize him, just because, you know, he's the one that got everything going. Also, of course, who can forget Mr. Speedy Jackson? He had been here since 1991 and left a great legacy after he retired. So people like that have really made our Delta what it is now. But I can speak in behalf of my community and my Delta and really say that the Delta is never been as united as it is today. And with your efforts and with my effort and with everybody's effort, I know that this precinct won't be shut down, and it'll stay open, and we'll serve the community the way we need to. And always know that this precinct is open for everybody. Anything you guys may need, any questions you may have, come by and speak to us. So thank you. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for being here.